out of Lamar's with a load of ice cream. We are heading to, I think it's Fairfield, Ohio, and then going over to Cincinnati, Ohio. We got 2 drops, and I don't know what we're getting for reload to get back. So another short week. We'll probably only be out 2 or 3 nights. Well, probably 3 nights this week. Then we got to start running back and forth. We got 5 campers to grab out of Indiana this week. So before the end of the month. So we got till Wednesday, next week Wednesday. So I'm hoping to be back Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Yeah. We got a whole cluster going on over here. Trucks just parking. This guy's, I thought he was trying to get out of here. Maybe he's just backing up. I don't know. They got their thing going. Yeah, we got 5 to get out of Indiana before next week Wednesday, the end of the month. So I'm hoping I'll be back Wednesday night, so that way we can head out Thursday. And then be back Friday night. Saturday we have prom. And then maybe head back out on Sunday or Monday. And then we might take the truck with the step deck and then see if I can't get 2 on or something, but that's our plan anyway. So we got this week for the truck, and the next 10 days after that will be all running back and forth with campers and the pickup. So that's our plan. We got a lot of rain this week. Everything looks pretty soggy. I don't know how many spots I've seen in the median where it looked like someone made a hydroplane and went for a ride because there's still mud on the 2-lane on Highway 20 and on 380. So you can tell it wasn't winter skid marks or icy skid marks that are probably a couple months old. These are definitely fresh ones. But we're gonna finish getting fuel and then keep on keeping on. It's a lean cuisine kind of night. Swedish meatballs, protein kick. Yes, Oh, we made it to somewhere. Where do we make it to? Greensburg, I think. Find out. I think it's at Greensburg. It's a TA service area, petrol gas station. Something. Welcome back. Okay. We're welcome. Where are we at? Just outside of New Point. Kind of by Batesville, I guess. So we're just outside of, we got 50 miles to go for first drop in Fairfield. Then we shoot over to Cincinnati at 11 and do our last drop. Then we'll find out tomorrow where we're going to go home again. It's a pretty boring drive. Nothing exciting. Just no rain, no wind. Fuel mileage is awesome, can't complain. Had a little bit of a tailwind. Yeah. Just a real boring day, which is kind of nice. My only concern is for in the morning. If I get someone that parks next to me over here, their containers probably gonna make it kind of squeezy to get back out of here. So if I'm lucky though, the guy to my right, if he happens to be out of here, then I could probably swing out of here and go the wrong way out. But that might be my only issue in the morning. Talk about a cluster. I'm supposed to get down in there somehow, but I got checked in. There's trucks parked everywhere. Trucks trying to get out. And then on that side of me, there's a FedEx building. Well, it's back there, but you can kind of see in my mirror, it's the driveway. So I'm trying to sit far enough ahead. I'm not blocking their driveway. There's literally enough room. Well, you can see there's 2 trucks parked right here. It's about all the room there is in there for trucks waiting to get a dock without blocking the guys trying to get backed into a dock. So we'll just sit on the road until we get yelled at, I guess. So I got another. Oh, I thought I had another truck coming up behind me. Some of these places, I just don't understand their thought process. I mean, it's definitely spend the bare minimum to make your business operate and to make everyone's life miserable. I'm just guessing they're not keeping up with their properties for the demand increases over the years, I suppose. I don't know. I've sat in on some meetings before where they're doing designing on industrial buildings. And they'll have like little models, you know, measured out of, like, say, for instance, like this, I'll have a semi-truck modeled out sitting at the dock. And they're like, oh, yep, they fit. We can put more over here. But they don't ever put into consideration that the truck has to maneuver and back into it. We don't just get to click a mouse and drop it in, which is how they, I don't know, I'm not saying all of them are that way, but the place, you know, the meetings that we were sitting in, we're arguing like, okay, yeah, it fits, but how do you get it in there? Oh, there's plenty of room, that's all they said. None of them had ever worked anywhere outside of a office with a keyboard and computer monitor. It'd be nice to kind of walk out there and see how things work before they start saying this is how we're going to design something and make it work for you when they don't even know how to make it work for you. Yes, that's my morning rant. Mosquito. Oh, yeah. Volvo needs to get out of there anyway. He's leaving. He just sit right in the middle of the driveway. Well, there goes another. Is there enough room? There's enough room for bobtail, I think. Looks like he went in. Well, we finally got a dock. This guy next to me in the Peterbilt. I was out talking with him for about 45 minutes because he was nice enough, that fuel barrel right there. I couldn't swing the front of the truck around and try not to clip the front of his truck and try not to hit this truck over here. So it was pretty tight. So he was super nice enough when he got out and he was guiding me, and yeah, I had like an inch from touching his truck, and the back of the trailer was like an inch from touching this truck, so it was pretty tight. He said he started laughing because he got his dock right before me, so when he got it back in here, there's 2 open docks, and he said he comes in here 6 times a week. And he's like, yeah, he goes, I hate getting these 2 docks. He goes, it's not bad if there's only 1 truck here, but he goes, I came over here and seen that there's 2 open spots. He goes, I was happy. And he goes, then I seen you pull up and open your doors. He goes, oh, he's in for a treat. So, you know, that was super nice of him. He said sometimes they even got trailers parked parallel along that curb. He goes, so when they do that, he said it's almost 2 spotters just watching each side of your trailer for you while you're back in. He said this place is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. But yes, we'll see. He said usually it's a solid 3-4 hours to get out of here, which if that's the case, I'm going to be in trouble because US Foods, last time I was there was a lady in front of me that missed her appointment by like 10 minutes. They wouldn't unload her. She had to pay a late fee of some sort, and then they're going to schedule her for the next day. So she was throwing quite a fit, which I don't blame her. I mean, they're in the trailer. He said they're really quick at unloading you. It's the paperwork takes forever. So I'm hoping, being I just have a small, it's only 5,000 pounds. So I'm hoping since it's a partial that gets dropped here that they'll be rather quick about it. hours to get unloaded. And I found out we have no reload to get us back home like I was supposed to have. So he's got a load of seed that I'm supposed to possibly pick up north of me. Can't tell me where or nothing, so that's kind of frustrating. And it drops off Thursday at noon in Cedar Rapids. So that really messes up our whole plans to go get campers. So what I think we might do now is Courtney might head out Wednesday night after work, tomorrow night. And I might I'll get that seed, which is it's 2 hours north of me, but I don't even load until 2 o'clock tomorrow. So I think I'm going to just get loaded. I'll run over to the Iowa 80. Courtney will meet me at the Iowa 80. That way she can just sleep in the truck. And then that way at least she gets halfway to Indiana, gets 5 hours down. So then she can go from Walcott, grab the camper, make it back to Walcott. And then I'll have probably the dually. This will be, what now? Thursday now? Friday. This will be on Friday. So, and then we'll probably just meet up at Walcott. So she'll be heading home. I'll be heading out. And then hopefully I can be back Saturday afternoon at home so I can still make prom. And then possibly see what my hours are doing. But as much parking as I've been doing, I should be able to run Sunday and Monday to get one more. This really throws a curveball into my plans. It kind of sucks. I hate relying on other people. So instead of booking a load like he was supposed to be doing, he went and looked at some tractors that are going up on auction tomorrow. And now him and his wife are kicking around the idea about buying a cattle lot, because there's a cattle lot up for sale. So now they're thinking about buying a cattle lot too. So instead of booking loads for the guys that are out over the road, there's 12 of us. He's out 20 around. And here I sit. I got a whole whopping, not very many miles today. Not even that. It wasn't much. Under 100 miles. I think it was 50 miles this morning. It was 7 miles from drop 1 to drop 2, and then I made it 10 miles up the interstate and found a rest area because I don't know what direction I was supposed to be going. He said north, so I went north. Whether I was supposed to go northeast or northwest, I don't know. I just went northwest. And so it was only 10 miles. Stopped at this rest area, which I think that rest area across the road is where I stayed at a couple weeks ago and I had to park for a whole day. So every time I get parked in either one of these rest areas, it's a frustrating situation. Oh, look at the guys in the comments. Well, that's trucking. Yeah, well, I know. It's still frustrating though. Good morning. We finally got our load to go back home. So we're going up to Van Wert, Ohio. We're getting some, I think it's feed ingredients. So we have a 2 o'clock dock time today. But I'm gonna head up there. Right now my arrival time is 9 o'clock. We got 2 hour drive north. But most of these agricultural places that I've been to anyway, they don't really stick a whole lot to dock times. It's more of a first come first serve, and they get you in and out of there real quick. So I'm hoping if I just show up, because it says they're open from 9 to, let's see, location hours is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then my delivery is in Cedar Falls. And they're open until 4:30. So there's no dock time there apparently. So, but my dock time or my delivery date is until tomorrow. So I don't think I can make it from Ohio to Cedar Falls before they close. So I'm gonna say if I can get there, today. They'd probably almost take it today, so we'll see how the day plays out. All right, we made it. Drove around the building. I mean, I seen some docks. I didn't see any office doors, so I just drove around the building trying to find like a check-in, and then this lady came walking out the back. She told me I need to go to the dock doors on the front side. So apparently you're supposed to pull up by the dock, and then the office is way on the north side of the building, which I've never even seen it. So they just had signs that says trucks, so I just kept following the signs that said trucks. But apparently you're not supposed to follow those signs. Makes sense. Pretty small operation. I guess they have a lot of repeat drivers and never really have to worry about it. It's just the one-off guys like me that don't know what we're doing. Next, I came in the driveway to the left. There's a sign there. It says truck entry. This driveway that you can see by those two black mailboxes says employees only. This is why I love agricultural. She's in there loading me. I'll be out of here in like probably 10 minutes. Yeah, there's only 10 skids, so she's like, how do you want it loaded? I'll have you done in about 15 minutes. And ta-da! Didn't even question that I was supposed to be here at 2 o'clock. So I don't think the 2 o'clock dock thing really means anything, which I kind of figured I wouldn't. Not a huge fan of... Oh, I thought this was just doors. It's supposed to be that way. I suppose their dock was too high, huh? So now, I'm hoping that I can make delivery tonight. I'm not going to be able to make it home tonight. But I'll be able to make it home first thing in the morning, and then we can go back to our original schedule of trying to get out to Indiana. Or head out to Indiana on Thursday, so we can be back Friday night, and then we don't have to rush on Saturday for prom. So, well, that will be superb. She got us all loaded up. It didn't take long. It's only 10 skids, 22,000 pounds, so didn't take her very long at all. And then she wanted to talk for about 10 minutes, and it's kind of nice. She said this stuff just showed up yesterday morning from a container. I got off the boat coming from Italy. So, from Italy, onto a boat, onto a train, onto a truck, to the warehouse, back on a truck. Now it's going to a warehouse to get mixed in with cattle feed, is what she told me. So. It's kind of crazy when you find out where all the stuff comes from that's in the back of your trailer, but we will not be able to make delivery. My arrival time is 5:30, so I was hoping to be able to get there before they close, but we only got 7 hours, so actually I'll probably just make it the whole way there up to Cedar Falls, and we'll park at Pilot or something like that there. Try and deliver first thing in the morning, and then I can still be home by probably before noon. And then we can at least make it back to Walcott. So, and kind of be back right on schedule again. A little behind, about a half a day behind, but we'll still be able to do the prom thing, so everything shall actually work out in the long run. Well, we made the 600 and some odd mile jaunt up to Waterloo. What is that? Huh. Everything's starting to turn green, budding. Tree over there's kind of got some white flowers on it even. It's starting to look like spring. I was gonna stop at Pilot, but that parking lot looked like a cluster. I never realized McDonald's right over here in Waterloo had truck parking. Been through here, I don't know how many times. Never noticed it. So, I failed my diet today. I got a McFlurry and a McChicken. Oh, yeah. The what are they called? Lean cuisine. This wasn't really sounding all the greatest tonight. Been eating a lot of those lately. I don't know what those are. Pears? Peaches? Got some water. It's talking thunderstorms tonight too. I was actually just watching the forecast, Ryan Hall, and what was that? Holy molies. That was loud. It sounded like it was over in that general direction. I don't see any smoke. What was that?
Did you do something?
No, I was standing back there and I heard, I was like, no, that's why I was walking out here.
I heard something and I felt it.
No, I felt it. Well, that was interesting. He thought I hit his truck. Oh, I don't know what actually blew up, but you could feel the percussion. Drive for JDM.com. But yeah, no, he came running out. You should probably seen the look on his face, I think, maybe. Not sure if I had the camera pointing toward him or not. I wasn't trying to get him in the camera, but he came out and he thought I punched his trailer or something. So he's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm coming out here to see what the heck it was." But I thought it came from over by a Road Ranger, but the only people looking around was me, him, and one couple at the drive-thru at McDonald's. They had their windows down looking around, so I don't know. I'm guessing it was a tire blew up somewhere, parking lot over there or something, but yeah, that was exciting. So we're probably going to set the TV up, watch some U-Boob, call it a night. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. We got a lot of rain last night and it filled up my stack, so made a mess of everything. But I'd say good morning, but it is not. It is a week of nothing but frustrations. So we get to NutriBlend, and I go in and get checked in. So it said my paperwork doesn't really have dock times, it just says must be there by. Well, apparently the must be there by is actually the dock time. So I was told they open at 7 and I had to be here by 4:30 because they don't take trucks after 4:30, which is a bunch of BS. They got 12 docks. There's a truck over there, 2 over here, so they're only using 3 docks. And they can't get me in a minute sooner before 4:30. This is where I was saying I absolutely hate not having control of what's going on or making appointment times. So we discussed last week that I needed a short week this week because we have so many campers to get, which is now 8 campers. I don't know if I said that yet or not. So now we have 8 campers. Courtney was waiting for me so we could run out together today. Today's her birthday. So now she's packing up and she's gonna head out by herself. And then as soon as I get home, because I'll get another 10-hour reset since I only drove 7 miles, and yeah. So I'll have another 10-hour reset before I even get out of here. So I'll have 2.5-hour drive home, 3-hour drive home. jump in my truck and head back and at least make it to the Iowa 80. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna miss prom again, so. Oh. Yeah, I'm preaching to the choir, but. I'll just pace back and forth and piss and moan, I guess. This shit pisses me off. It's noon. You can see that JB Hunt truck back there. That's the only truck at any dock. That trailer back there, the NB trailer, it's actually like 10 feet out in front of the dock. There's two of those trailers sitting over there. This guy just pulled up with the container, so you can't see all the docks, but they're all empty. So I just went in and asked if it was possible for me to get unloaded a little early since the docks were empty. And she goes, I don't think so. She goes, we are swamped right now. And I'm like, can you help me understand? I'm like, there's literally one truck at a dock. And all the other docks are empty. And she goes, if I say we're full, we're full. She goes, we'll get you in as soon as we can, but it's probably going to be 4:30. It's like, wow. I don't understand. There's literally like 3 people standing in the office BSing, and then there's a window that looks out in the warehouse. And they still have 15 minutes before lunch. But there's a whole group of forklift drivers just standing in there, just BSing, laughing, having a good old time standing around a forklift. I don't get it. I really don't. I like going to these agricultural places, but this NutriBlend, this is a new experience. I mean, I've been frustrated before where you got 2 or 3 open docks and they got like 30 docks and the rest of them are all full. I can see that everyone's, be nice to get back into a dock, but everyone inside, is still hustling around. But when you see empty warehouse, one truck, there's actually 18 docks. It actually wraps all the way around the corner, which I didn't even notice until just now when I went in and talked to the lady. There's actually 18 docks, not 12 docks. So 2 docks over there have trailers sitting in front of them, but not backed up to them. And then there's 3 or 4 the same way over here. They're backed up by the door, but not to the door. Well, look who stopped. She forgot her blanket and pillow, so she stole mine. I guess that was my birthday present to her. She brought me lunch, though. Uh-oh, she's going the wrong way. She's going to turn left. Oh. Well, the docks are still empty. They've been empty for the last, I'd say solid hour. We've got 2 more trucks parked over there. We'll see if the purple Volvo, or blue, whatever that is, we'll see if he actually gets a dock. JB Hunt still sitting over there. This place is unbelievable. Yeah. Mind-numbingly don't understand. So I don't know. Gotta find out where this trailer goes to once I deliver it, because that's also gonna add an extra hour to my drive home, or possibly add an extra 2.5 hours to my drive home. So depending on whether it has to go north or if it has to go west. So it's going to be a late night tonight, so I don't think I'm going to head out tonight. I'll probably just go home, sleep, head out first thing in the morning. And hopefully I don't get stuck in any kind of traffic jams, because it's going to be pushing it on me making it back for prom. Be pushing it real close. Still have empty docks. A couple trailers have moved around for NutriBlend, but 3 o'clock. The container over here, he backed up. I think he was in here in the last clip I showed you, but he got in and he was out of here after a while, but Breightliner's still there. This guy just dropped his trailer that was sitting beside me. But there's still no available docks. Unreal. Oh, look at that. We finally got unloaded. Only took them 8.5 hours. Took them 5 minutes to unload us. Here at the moment now we got rain. Not even sure if I'm supposed to drop the trailer off here. I was trying to get an answer if the trailer was supposed to go to Lamar's or Milford, and he never gave me an answer, so I'm just guessing it comes here. So I guess if it's wrong, they can come get it. But Courtney should make it out to Indiana, grab the camper, and then I'm going to try. I have enough hours. I can run home, shower, grab some bedding for the pickup. I think I'm going to try and make it to Walcott yet tonight. So it's going to be a long one yet. It is a sloppy one here. We got it. Oops, we don't got it. Oh, every time. There we go. Alright, well, that's probably going to do this video. I know, lots of complaining. So that way someone can make a comment on a video again about how I'm just a lazy truck driver like these lazy farmers that want everything handed to them, and it's not a job, it's a lifestyle, and blah, blah, blah. So there you go. You can leave your comment. Okay. Pull our pin, get out of here. Don't forget about the contest. Oh, wait. By the time this video comes out, the contest will be probably in the polls, so yeah, we'll have the 4 top names for the Ram, and for the Kenworth here, we'll have the 4 top names in a poll. So make sure. I am getting my butt so kicked right now. There. All right. Make sure you go vote in the polls. We'll leave it up for 2 weeks, so we'll go May 15th. May 15th we'll pick the winners. And yeah. Woohoo! All right. Well, you guys be safe. We'll see you in the next one. I've got to go jump in the Ram and go get a camper.